Hey guys, David Huffaker here. I'm going to go fast for this month's newsletter of what's going on in the market. We're trying to do 2-minute videos. Last month was 8, so we're going to move really quick here on what's going on. I want to show you guys just a couple of things. So this is data for June for Wilson County, Rutherford County, Sumner County, Davidson County. We pulled in Smith County this time. I want to get a sampling of the whole area, including all the way out to our friends and partners there in Cookeville and beyond in Crossville. If you kind of look, June of 2024 over June of 2023, new listings being down a little bit, new under contract is up slightly. Active inventory, massive gain there, 21%, total inventory up 7%. Sales prices up a whopping 8%, which is contrary to what you might believe. Average days on market from listing all the way to close going up just a little bit, all the way from contract to close, 45, listing to contract, 43. So you're looking at, on average, it's taking about 90 days. And that's what we see. We see about a 3-month supply of homes on the market, guys. And so what is this data telling you? The market is pretty flat. If we look at our trends reports that we track, you can see everything's kind of moving left to right. My favorite graph to track this is since early to or late 2022. You can kind of see here this drop off, a little bit of a spike there in on June 10th, we had 801 pending, and then you saw it come down, and then you saw the week before, or the 4th of July, and then the week of the 4th of July, always pretty low, 574. But you've kind of seen this downward trend since the beginning of the year. Right here, you're seeing new listings go up. That's the blue, and you're seeing pendings go down, and those are going opposite ways. A little bit of a holiday week in there, but we'd like to see a little bit more going on in the market. Most of you are probably feeling it right now. If you're not, you will. The summer, it is slow, not a whole lot of activity or movement going on in the market. Guys, I think we're probably in this space for a few more months, probably even up until next spring as we navigate inflation rates and home rate as we navigate an election coming up, and as we navigate commission lawsuits going on. So a lot of things impacting our industry are going to be a tricky ride for the next 6 or 7 months. We hope that you're prepared. We hope that you're coming to the training classes and are able to navigate what's happening over the next 6 or 7 months as we lead into a recovery. If we look at Middle Tennessee market stats, again, you're looking at June closings are down 13%. This is for greater Nashville, but likely to be the same thing in most of our markets across the area. Pending home sales down again, 6% decrease from June of last year. 3.5 month supply. Again, some media will say 6 month supply is a balanced market. I've always been trained or coached to believe that anything less than 4 months of supply is still a seller's market. 4 to 6 month supply is a balanced market. 6 months plus supply would be a buyer's market. And so by that, we technically are still in a seller's market. And consumer price index coming out today showing a decrease. The main thing keeping inflation high right now, guys, is rents and owner's equivalent rent. So basically shelter costs in the CPI. We can see that in most real estate cycles, we would have seen prices coming down by now because of the lack of demand, but there just has not been that supply because of the lock-in effect. So the increased supply hasn't hit, which is what's making this longer and kind of prolonged. So what I want you to think about right now, it is July, and you are going to kind of put your hat on with what am I going to do for the next 8 months in order to take market share, in order to navigate a shifting market, a seasonal shift with normal winter coming up. And I want you to be prepared for that. I want you to be coming to classes with that in mind, because what tends to happen and what we want to make sure we're paying attention to is what's going on in a normal market shift. Guys, we are not immune. This has been going on since the beginning of real estate. These market cycles happen. They're not always duplicates and they're not always exactly predictable, but they happen in this phase, right? And so phase 1, the recovery is seller's market, decreasing vacancies, low construction rates, low rental growth, moderate absorption rate. That's what we're trying to get back to, right? That's really what we're looking for. My best guess, and I'm don't have a crystal ball, will be probably sometime early to mid next year, right? And so hopefully we're getting it. Right now, we are probably finalizing the hyper supply phase, potentially going into the recession phase. That doesn't mean an economic recession. We are absolutely in a housing recession. And so we could be in the middle of phase 4 or slightly getting into that piece. Increasing vacancies, low construction rates, so you're seeing permits being pulled by builders has dropped significantly. Low negative rental rate growth. The The data actually shows us that rents have come down a little bit, and we're all seeing low absorption, right? Like just not a lot of people moving at the moment. We have not seen prices come down on homes, and I think we will. I don't know that it will be significant, but I think we are starting to have more and more price reduction conversations with our sellers. We're seeing builders reduce their prices quite a bit or offer incentives. And truly, we have to get there, guys. As a part of the market cycle reset, we need prices to come down a little bit. Rates coming down will help significantly. And then that last phase, guys, is agents transitioning out of the business. We're not seeing that as much, but we are likely to continue to see that. And that is part of the natural cycle of our industry, is that when it was easy, agents got into business because it looked easy. Now that it's more difficult and more the real world, they're getting out because it's not as easy. And that's okay, right? That means during the recovery, that's how you take market share, is because more homes will start to sell with less agents competing for those listings. So we want you to win all that you can win. Guys, stay the course. I'm going to encourage you to get in the office in person for training at least twice a month. That's going to add to your skill set. This is when you build your muscle of a career worth having in real estate, right? This last 2 years have been telling and educational for us all. We're all learning. But right now is the time to build that. You're going to sell some houses. You're going to make it. It's going to be fine. I get predictability is limited, and that's what's maybe causing some anxiety and stress for some of you. We're going to sell houses. You're in a phenomenal market in a phenomenal part of the country. Homes will continue to sell. You're going to be fine. You're going to make money. You're going to get through it. It's going to be great. You're going to look back and be like, man, if I didn't weather the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025, I wouldn't have had the coming probably 5-year run that we get to have from 2025 to 2030 that will allow you to build an amazing life and to be able to build generational wealth changes over the next 5 years. If you lean in and take advantage of this, that's your opportunity, guys. Hope that's helpful. I'm here with any questions that you might need. Hope you guys are having a great summer and enjoying some of this beautiful weather. Talk to you soon.